Hey there, ladies. Dr. Mel here. I've got an empowering episode for you today. It's going to be a real treat if you're thinking about making a big career change or you're feeling a bit stuck in your current role. We're going to step into a brave new world together, ladies. I'm going to draw on some inspiration from the Bible, some women, and then one guy who faced their fears head on, and they took action despite the odds and despite their fear. You're going to learn some practical steps to help you move past the worry and uncertainty that's holding you back. So if you're ready to take a leap and just need that little extra nudge, grab your headphones, sit back. Let's jump into discovering the power of taking bold action. It's time to choose your next yes fearlessly. Let's get started. Are you in a new season of your life? Are you stuck and searching for clarity so you can make a career change? Do you just need the courage to switch careers? Are you ready to follow God's plan for your career? Welcome to Choose Your Next Yes. Hi, Kindred. I'm Mel, a career transition coach, mom of grown-ups, coffee lover, and God girl. I've had a lot of big life changes, and I haven't always been clear about God's plan for me. This led to stress and anxiety and a lack of clarity and courage to make a career move. I finally started listening to God's voice to find clarity and peace and stopped being scared to make a move and achieve my career transition goals. Now, my mission is to help you learn to listen to God's voice and know when to say yes to the career you've always wanted and no to everything else. Let me show you how to clarify your purpose and find courage to pursue your personal and professional goals in your midlife and beyond. Throw down your self-doubt, dust off your dreams, Kindred. It's time to reset and refine and reclaim the woman you once aspired to be. It's been a very busy couple of weeks, ladies. I had a birthday and it was a very full week of birthday activities. And then last week, my grandson came and spent the entire week with me. And so we did Nana and Ethan things. And so I did not get an episode out last week, and I apologize for that. But you know what? It's okay because I needed that time to spend with my family and with my boyfriend and just take a little bit of a break and regenerate and rest up. And I'm back and ready to go. I wanted to give you some encouragement today if you're thinking about making a career change, whether you're just ready to leave it all behind and start something completely new, whether you're ready to level up in your current career, or whether you're ready to maybe take that really bold action and start your own side hustle or coaching business or consultancy, whatever that may look like for you. Last year, when I was downsized, and I really had to make a decision on what that was going to look like in the coming few months for me, what my new career was going to look like, I decided to take that opportunity to take bold action and step out of my comfort zone and start my own coaching and consulting business. And it is amazing how God works. Taking that bold action has really been empowering to me as a woman who's making that career change. That first step is the hardest. And today I have some points for you. I have 3 main points for you that I'm going to hit on. And then I'm going to give you some action steps, but I'm also going to tie it to a Bible reference. Number 1, face your fears. When you recognize and acknowledge your fears, but you don't let them hold you back, it's so empowering, ladies. So think about some of the obstacles and those challenges that you anticipate in pursuing your career change, and then create a plan to address them head on so you're not scared, so you know what to expect. Fear often stems from the unknown. So if you know what's out there, you're not going to be scared of it. You can make a plan to work around it. Arming yourself with information and knowledge will help dissipate those fears. It's going to help get rid of them. In Judges 4, Deborah was a prophetess and a judge in Israel, which was very uncommon back then. Despite the fears that she may have had, though, as a woman in leadership role, she took some bold action and she led the Israelites into battle and secured a victory. Deborah summoned Barak to lead the battle against the Canaanites, but he only agreed to do so if she accompanied him. What a great friend. He pushed her out of her comfort zone, and in doing so, she led Israel into a military victory to free them from oppression under the Canaanites. You know she was scared, ladies, but she did it anyway. So here's your action step. Make a list of your specific fears and potential challenges related to your career change. Research and educate yourself. That is going to be your biggest weapon for victory against your fears. It will help you break through those limiting beliefs and turn those into empowered beliefs. It's going to get rid of those misconceptions. It's going to give you a starting point where you can break that down and work backward and create a plan. Number 2, believe in your capabilities. Have faith in the abilities and the unique skills and talents that you bring to the table. The ones that God gave you, ladies. He gave us all a specific set of skills that we can use in our careers. And often we undermine ourselves and our capabilities. We are our own worst critics, ladies. I definitely am. And my boyfriend is great to encourage me when I get to feeling down, or I think things are too hard, or I have a negative thought. Reflect on your past achievements and the strengths that you've developed, and leverage them as you embark on your new career chapter, whatever that looks like for you. In 2 Kings 5, 1-14, it's the story of Elisha and the Syrian general Naaman, I think is how you say his name, who was healed of his leprosy. Naaman's servant girl demonstrated bold action and belief in her capabilities by suggesting that he seek healing from Elisha despite the general's initial skepticism. Because she did take bold action, Naaman went to Elisha and he was cured of his leprosy. So here's your bold action step. Create a skills inventory of your strengths, your past accomplishments, all your experiences, and identify ways that these assets can transfer. What are your transferable skills that you can transfer over to your new career path? And then devise a strategy to highlight and leverage all of these skills in your career change journey. Number 3, take the first step. Action is the antidote to fear and uncertainty. When you take action, you dispel that fear. Break down your career change goals into smaller, bite-sized, manageable tasks and take the first bold step. This initiates the momentum that you need and that sends a powerful message to your brain that makes you want to move in a different direction, that gives you that momentum to keep you going. A little bit of positive self-talk. I can do this. In the book of Joshua, God instructs Joshua, who was likely afraid of the responsibility of leading the Israelites after Moses' death. We would be too, ladies. I sure would be, probably. But the verse encourages him to be strong and courageous, to not be afraid or discouraged, and to take action in leading his people into their promised land. He had some big shoes to fill, and he was probably scared to death. I know many of you out there are probably scared as well. I was terrified when I thought about not being in a job where I had a secure paycheck, or I had insurance that was paid, or I had people to bounce things off of, which I still have that. I have a great network of people, even though I'm working from home. But those other things were pretty scary. But God will take care of you. You just have to have faith and trust Him. So your action step is to identify the first small step that you can take toward your career change and commit to taking it today. It could be as simple as maybe researching a specific industry that you'd like to move into. And if you're interested in moving into coaching or consulting, do some research. Get out there, get on Facebook, get into some of those groups and hear the things they're saying. It really gives you a sense of peace and that attitude of, I can do this, when you hear other people's stories. Even the stories where they struggle can really give you some encouragement. It can almost give you more encouragement because you can see that you're not alone, that other ladies are going through the exact same thing to get started. But then there are so many blessings on the other side. I have struggled. I have not known what to do in certain instances. I have been a little scared that I wasn't going to be able to pay my rent. But guess what? God always comes through for me. He always leads me in the direction I need to go, and He always takes care of me. And the people in these Bible stories, they faced their fears and they took bold action despite of those fears. And you can draw inspiration not just from them, but from my story as well. So be courageous in this career change journey and take bold action. I want to thank you for joining me today. It has been a wonderful last couple of weeks of rest and rejuvenation for myself. And I hope you're able to take some time to rest, rejuvenate, and then power into this career change that you're wanting to make happen. You have everything you need. You just need to take that bold action and put your potential in motion. Have a great weekend. May the Lord bless and keep you. May His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift you up and give you peace. Bye-bye.